Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back. Okay, with another recap and review. Today I'm recapping and reviewing Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 15, entitled What Book Ho? What Book Ho? You are listening to me from the sounds, the amazing accoutrements and accoutrements brought to you by Kathy. Let me make sure y'all can hear me in this video, y'all, because first of all, this is take 2. And this is ghetto that I'm doing it on the video because I can definitely take this out. How much you want to bet I leave this in? Because I'm ghetto like that. And who's going to stop me? Okay, we come in loud and clear. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's just act like we lied. Put your bees in the comments. All right, so first off, we got Shawn and Destiny. Now, Shawn, he's scared, okay? Let Destiny go with his sister. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. But now it's time for her to, go in front of the judge. He has his $50,000 that he has on the line, and he wants to make sure that she gets there so he can get his, I won't say his money back, but not have to pay that money. Right now she's going to be going up against a 1.5 years for the escape charge that she got. I guess she, the girl done ran off last time, so they're thinking that it's going to be dismissed. We'll see what happens. He says she's not a bad person. She was just dealt bad cards. She had the right card when she went to the furniture store and was trying to sleep with the person who was selling her the furniture, but I digress. So after all of this waiting, he gets down to like 7 or 3 minutes. She finally shows up. Let me tell you something about this. I don't like the way that they show affection to each other on this television show. The fact that she keeps saying, dude, I was going to come, dude. Why would you think that I'm not coming, dude? Is that affectionate for some of y'all? Don't call me dude. Like, just don't call me babe. Call me something else. Don't call me dude. Yeah, dude, you're so scared, dude. Like, you got it. Come on, dude. So he, before she shows up, he was saying that, hopefully she shows up. Listen to the different spectrums where they are in their relationship. He's saying if she shows up, that can prove to him that she's on the right path and she's really trying to change and that she's committed to this relationship. Yeah, she's not picking up the phone. She knows it's the court date. You've been talking about this $50,000 that you got, over her head. And she knows you're nervous. She knows how worried you get, and she's not picking up the phone. Yeah, the girl done changed. She shows up. She, dude, why would you think, dude? We got it. So the girl said she couldn't pick up the phone because she was busy. I don't know what she was doing in the backseat, but apparently the phone calls had to be put on hold. Okay, and when she comes, she says her coming to court today shows that she wants to change her life and she's ready to, move to a new destiny. It had nothing to do with this relationship. Shawn going together. She was like, I keep you on your toes, don't I? I just don't think that this is real. Or at least it don't feel like no, she done showed us that it's not real. Y'all think she ever got in touch with that lady at the furniture store? To be honest, I wouldn't take her phone calls. Girl, your card was declined. Okay? Declined. So anyway, she's very nervous about going in. This is her first time actually taking responsibility. So she walks in. We'll see if the girl walk out. He's done his job. At the end of the day, we got to say, you know what? Congratulations, Shawn. Now, you done got the money. That's the real relationship. You don't have to pay that money, and congrats to you. So we'll see what happens to Destiny. I know she's very nervous. It's her first time. After that, you got Dylan and Heather. Heather, you some type of crazy. And there is a strange... Y'all remember Good Burger? Heather, you need to be there where they went into that psych ward because something is wrong with you. When he's sitting there, she's speeding. I'm sure she's going over 90. He's like, slow down. This is my first time. I'm afraid of going back to jail. She said, me too. Is there something we don't know? I need some of y'all to look this up. Let me know, girl. What are we missing? Why is she afraid as well? She gets back to the house. Dylan gets up. He said, don't arrest me. Talk about PTSD. Okay. Don't arrest me, please. I got it. If there has never been any type of showcasing or illustration of why there needs to be change or defund, refund of the criminal justice system, it was this episode. First of all, the man just sitting in the car. And I don't know anybody who's been on parole. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I wasn't a part of the true process. But I would assume that in order to make sure that this person is rehabilitated and, reestablished back into the community and living a better and crime-free life, you want to get to know them, see what their surroundings and where they're going to be living and understanding them. This y'all could have put a clipboard and sent the clipboard to the house. The way he was like, I don't know your name. Oh, we don't do that. Okay, first name, last name. Where's your paperwork? You just came home. This your first time. What's the cell phone? Is the cell phone on? Turn the cell phone off. What was the problem with the cell phone? Why did he need the cell phone turned off? Was he afraid or something? I didn't understand the whole cell phone turned on, turned off thing. And then at the end of the day, so I'm doing you a favor. Not like that. You could have arrested me, girl. Okay, take me save me from Heather. I'm sorry I'm late. Take me in. I'm sorry I'm late. No, I deserve it. No, please. At the end of the day, as she's watching the whole thing, here goes Heather. I don't want to go back. She did something with her lips, and I was like, girl, stop. So he gets off. He gets excited. They go inside. He's like, thank you so much. I'm so sorry, auntie. There definitely won't be any problems. I promise you no more problems. Yeah, you right. There won't be any more problems. Y'all know what? As much as we've been giving Heather, I think we need to start watching the Op because we didn't need any of that back talk or you to give ad libs. I said there won't be any issue. You're right. Girl. And Heather, she wants to get some D. She says, you know what? After all of the stuff that just happened, I'm terrified to leave my aunt's house. So we'll stay for the night. She's so just selfish. Anyway, they go bump and grind, and the auntie can hear. I don't know, at least record it, send it to the lady. She seemed like she like it. After that, you got Scott and Lindsay. Lindsay's upset because Scott has opened up her, you go searching for something, you're going to find it, okay? But he done opened up, he was looking through, a couple of her notebooks, composition books, and he found the plan for he found some verbiage that was a little disturbing and he needed some explanation for what it was. Now the girl woke up. Now she's erratic. Oh, we're out of here. I'm out of here right now. How dare you? How can I change my parole, my halfway house if we're already in the process? Apparently, he read her journal, and it seemed what he read was very similar to what they're going through in their actual relationship. Lindsay says, when in prison, one of her favorite things to do, pastimes to do, is to copy quotes from books that she found interesting. And then she put those in a book. And I can't believe he's upset that from a quote from a book. First of all, we're really going to use reverse psychology. Why does this interest you? And this quote was from a book about a girl who was arrested who swindled. What book, huh? What book? Name that book, go. Yo, what book did she read in prison? They giving y'all prison books in prison? What book did she read in prison that details enough where Scott is like, oh, whoa, that's my name. What book did she copy and paste? And is it that hard in jail? I can't. Anyway, she calls her mom. She ready to go. She wants to leave. But the parole office said, you better keep writing those books over because we're closed until Monday. So now she's mad. So Scott was like, look, all I'm trying to see is how could I not be upset about something like that? Oh, you're accusing of me robbing you. First of all, no, he didn't. He said, can you explain what this is? Why didn't you just tell him the same thing you told us, girl, and then give us whatever the Beverly Cleary book was? Then she had the nerve to talk about some. You're making it seem like I'm robbing you, and no offense, but you're too broke, okay, for me to take advantage of you. Are we going together or are we not? Because the way that the dude, and the way that she's being ruthless to him, and he's like, look, I'm just rethinking the trust that I had because I put a lot into this relationship, but now I'm starting to think maybe she's not for me. And then she says, this is why you're 50 and single. Is he single or are y'all dating? The way that they just talk to each other was just very weird. After that, you have him, they're talking about how they feel about everything. And he's like, look, I feel like you're unappreciative. Now, they have very poor communication. Very, very poor communication. He say he loves her, goes without saying, and you're unappreciative. Haven't I always been there for you? It was almost like chastising or talking down to a child. I didn't like it. Not that she's not one. And then she did a bait and switch on, I'm away from my daughter. I just don't want to be. I'm a mother. I've never been. And, I'm just ready. And he's like, okay, so you just want, if we fix your stuff up, then you'll be happy? Yeah, I just really want my... All of this is dysfunctional, and they need to get down to the real meat and potatoes, which is, I don't think she really like you, Scott. She says she love you. If she says she love you, see if you see it in that notebook. Go back to one of the pages, see if you see that in the notebook. If it's not in there, she didn't find it interesting. She didn't regurgitate it. And she wants to say, Scott has so much to work on. He says, tell me everything, but he gets enraged and jealous. But you got whole skeletons in the closet. This whole bias of, they need to do stuff, but I don't. I don't know. Girl, next time, just, if you like the book that much, memorize it. And then be able to quote it so heavily. Okay? People do that with Shakespeare. Romeo, oh Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Defy thy father and refuse thy name. Okay? Don't write it down, girl. Don't write it down. And don't that cost? In prison, don't you got to pay commissary for pens and papers and pencils and stuff? Girl, you might as well memorize it. How dare you use my money that I gave you? You could have got some noodles or a tampon, and you up in here rewriting books. And to be honest, let's just dive into this. Didn't it look like a whole, that was like paragraphs or chapters worth of stuff. It didn't look like quote here, quote here, quote here, quote here, quote here. You gotta come a little bit harder than that, girl. Especially when you got that whole detector on your foot. So you got some explaining to do. So after that, you got to... First of all, I want to send thoughts and prayers out to producers, editors, production staff team, cameraman, boom, anyone who held the boom. For the 3 months y'all wasted, 4 months possibly, that y'all wasted filming Tyrese and Chandra. Why are they here and why do we have to watch this? First of all, it was already, they must have had to just fill up some time because it was already annoying seeing Tyrese talk about how he has not seen her. We done seen the daughter flip those braids back and forth. The son has yelled at him. Everybody else has cussed him out. And we still have not heard from Chandra. This is not Love After Lockup. This is regular life. The girl is doing her Love After Lockup. I just didn't understand why they were on the show. Then they bring this whole in like she's giving an exclusive tell-off. Are you ready? Yes. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to do this. After getting out of prison, I had to make some decisions. Let me tell you how shallow she is. And everything, first of all, just number one, We didn't dig deep enough into your story, your background, who you are, why you matter enough for us to care about anything that you have going on or why you made any of the decisions that you made. And you didn't come back in a way that even made it more, empathetic or for us to feel towards you. You come out being materialistic. Oh, the blue suit is what turned me off. Girl, didn't you have on jail gear? The latest in fashion in prison wear? But the blue suit is what turned it. But you come out here looking like a whole inmate? The audacity with those cornrows in your hair? The audacity. Then, I didn't feel anything from the kiss. And then, I tried to just go back home. There were so many phone calls and text messages, so I had to change my number. That's avoidance. That's not you. In recovery, I've learned that you have to cut things off. Girl, no. That's avoidance. That's avoidance. You didn't say to him, look, this is not going to work. That's maturity. Okay? That's maturity. This is not going to work. I felt something for you, but I'm not sure. Let's see how things go. Let's be friends for now, and let's see what happens from there. He's old enough. I'm sure he would have been able to take that. But no, you want to go Casper the Friendly Ghost and go away. Talk about, I'm so much better. What does that mean? We didn't know you. Okay? I'm out of the halfway house. I've been able to keep down the job in the vehicle. Who cares? We don't know you. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know your struggle. I don't know you. I will say you came back looking white. That's for sure. Can I call? Will you call him? Yeah, I'll call him. I'm so nervous. You know what I can't stand? I can't stand when people don't talk to you for a long time. And then when they pick up the phone, like, what's up, big head? No. You mean, hello, how are you? How's it going? She's supposed to say, hey, what's up? No, girl. Where have you been? I've been worried about you. I'm sorry for ghosting you. You deserve better. No, it's okay. I was very concerned. I haven't spoken to you in 3 months since you got on the bus. I felt bad and I needed space. I understand. I wish you would have just talked to me about that. I wasn't, I was worried about you. I was just making sure that you were okay. I'm sorry for what I did. Hopefully we can still be friends. What? If I was him, I would have thought that I was talking to an automated voice messaging system. Get off my phone and don't you call me no more. If you call me again, it'll be too soon. This call was too soon. You could have left yourself right wherever you were on the bus to wherever you went to with that car and that job. It was the suit that tore me off, but you coming out looking like you orange is the new black. The nerve, the audacity to God. People who have the least come up here saying the most. The purple suit. Girl, and it looked like he could afford something, though. It looked like you didn't say that when he was getting, ooh. You know what? I hope she lives a happy life. After that, you got Maurice and Jessica. They're going to see Jessica's parents. Maurice is excited. Something about Maurice, and y'all tell me, do y'all feel this? I want to feel the genuineness for Maurice, but I feel talk, and I fear a lack of actions. And it's off-putting to me. Like he's in Jamaicans say a miser. Like he tells you what you want to hear in the way that you want to hear, to hear move in the way that it's done. And by 3 years later, you realize he has not done anything. He's excited. He's never had her dad, or he doesn't have a good relationship with his dad. Maurice, let me tell you something. You won't be a better father or fix a relationship or be a better person or find that until you fix that. At least get closure with the relationship with your dad. Now, if you have closure, then, Godspeed. But you can't find no new dad thinking that it's going to be a new dad. You need to understand and realize what the relationship is, because you can have those trickle-down effects with your children, okay? And then you can search for mentors and stuff like that. So he's excited. He ain't never have a dad. He's excited to have a dad. Before they go inside, Jessica reiterates, look, girl, I'm 33 years old. I don't know if this is one of the last few eggs. Don't say nothing until we get past the first trimester. He's like, okay, got it. Don't say anything. Boom. So they go inside, and this is what I'm talking about with this whole, he tells you what you want to hear. You know, the mom is like, you know, I don't know if you've been looking for a job. It's been 5 weeks, but, you know, this welding thing, maybe it can give you an opportunity. And he was like, yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. I really want, because, you know, that it was one of the things that's on my list. You know, if I couldn't do A, B, or C, girl, you were going to be a welder. If you couldn't be A, B, or C, you were going to weld things. When did they stop skipping on prison jobs? Didn't they used to weld and do things like that? Well, I guess you can't have the inmates type of stuff like that. Never mind. So he's excited. The dad is like, he's a no-nonsense. You're not going to learn everything in a day. Oh, no, you're not? Oh, okay, well, let's do it. So they start to weld. It looks fun. I am going to say it looks fun. Now, the daddy was like, put on your protective gear. Okay, done. Your turn. Now, it looks like Maurice was trying to learn. And he should have stopped there when he welded that thing. But no. Maurice, let me tell you something. You got to learn the art of delivery and appropriate times for the message. Okay? Sometimes you got to space out trauma. You can't do too much trauma in one day. And I hope that dad is on some really good heart medication, because I'm surprised he was still standing there. He looked like he was about to tear up and fall over and croak. Okay? So he's telling them, you know, I really want to do what's best for me and my family, you know, for me and my family. And the dad was like, well, do you think you're prepared for that? You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know, for a family and all of this stuff. He's like, yeah, you know, I have to, you know, and you know what? In his talking head, he says, you know, I said I wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm trying to gain his trust. No. That's not the way, girl. First of all, you don't got no job. Okay, that's number one. Then you say, well, you know, we're expecting. Oh, I don't even know what to say to that. Now he's upset. Oh, I didn't get the response that I was looking for. Okay, I hope you give me your blessing in remarrying her. Yeah, but you know, but I'm broke. Shut up, Maurice. It just kept coming out and out and out. I don't think he was going to leave that room with that man until he got $1,000 or the man died of a heart attack. Jessica, don't leave him alone with your daddy no more. Okay, I don't know if his heart and his mind and his soul can take it, okay? He likes to dump trauma on people, and your daddy don't deserve that. Especially because, now, do your granddaddies just be having thousands of, first of all, it looks like more than thousands, just wads of cash by the welding machine? He didn't even look like he took it out of a safe. He looked like he just took it out and was like, well, here's a little something for my daughter. You know, that I will say that's a great dad. He said, look, you ain't going to do nothing. Here's $1,000. Get my daughter what she deserves, and she deserves the world. She deserves something nice. At least do that. At least do that. Child, look, Maurice. Oh, my God, this is so much money. First of all, don't act like that after that I just gave you this money. Oh my God, it's so much. I've never seen this much in my life. Oh my goodness, think I won't let you down. I promise you, you'll have $1,000 before I die. Girl, that's a long time from now before I die. How about get a job and pay me back 2 months? You got all these plans. He's just overzealous, which makes me feel, I don't know if his heart is in it or if he's just going with whatever this flow is. And I don't know. You need to go talk to your daddy and fix those issues. Then you wouldn't be longing for a father issue figure. Then you can say, look, I'm the husband. Give me $1,000. Okay? So we'll see what's happening with this. At the end of the day, I hope Jessica kick your ass. First of all, you're going to raise her blood pressure. You're going to increase stress because now you done told she's going to have trouble trying to carry because now she's stressed out. She's, over the age of, easy pregnancies. He's just so horrible. He's just horrible. Lastly, we got Christiane and John. Now, if y'all don't know, this is my number one couple that I'm rooting for, and I'm still rooting for them. For some reason, Christiane has asked John to move his mom and his sister into his home. Now, he's like, look, I'll do it. Apparently, they were living in a meth house. Whose place was it, though? Was it the grandma's place and people were doing illegal drugs downstairs? Was it an apartment complex where illegal drugs were happening or illegal drug activity was happening or being made? Like, I just did not understand. And then we learned that the sister, she's a recovering addict. So it was just like, why were y'all there? I need a little bit more information for why y'all were there. In the midst of all of that, great timing, the halfway house calls and said, look, can y'all please come get Christiane's stuff? She is no longer a resident here. They can't tell him why, but the family was, the mom and the sister said, oh, she's back to it again. And she's probably out there in the middle of, wherever, strung out. So leave it alone. This was hard because he loves her. And I know that he wanted to really, him and that, Native American inspired jacket was gonna go down there and do whatever that they could. And the mother and the sister was like, girl, no, hang it up, flat screen. We've been down this road before. There's nothing you can do to save her. She's just gonna run. It's dangerous down there. There's goblins and ghouls and you'll never make it out alive. You gotta go, past the way, you have to kill the wicked witch of she would all of these complexities to save her. And he's bringing a new light and a new element in the spirits of his ancestors, and the Navajo tribe. He was going to get his wife, and I appreciated and valued that. To be honest, if y'all tried in, a little bit more resilience and persistence and push through, maybe y'all could have found another place to stay. Okay. And what would they have been doing if she would have stayed in jail? Anyway, he said, y'all not gonna stop me. I'm gonna go find my wife, and I have the colors of the wind and Pocahontas to guide me through what I need. Okay. So what we found out later is that she calls him and she says, look, come pick me up. I'm in the bunk, in the middle of the desert. Come and get me, girl. He goes, he finds her, and they just reunite. This is the change. You know how some people, if it was up to her mother and her sister, and I can't blame them because they've been through so much, yet she just got y'all into a new place to stay. I digress. If it was up to them, she would have been out there, strung out, still doing it, no place to go, no one to turn to, except for the drugs. This is why it's important to understand love and compassion and doing whatever you can to make sure that the person that you love and that you care for is safe. At all times, at all cost. Well, let me not say that, not detriment to yourself. But he loves his wife. And he knew that the halfway house was not the thing for her. She's been very vocal about how it's the same environment that brings her back to relapsing. And it happened again. And the love that he has for her, the care that he has for her. I don't know what they said during that Native American ceremony, but girl, send me the notes because I want to say that during mine. It just kept them together and connected. And I think that what I love the most about all of this, and why I just had to end it with this, is that this is the type of love she's not used to. She doesn't reach out. They said she runs. Oh, you're going to be knocking on doors and all of this. Well, she was in the middle of the Quickie Mart, and that's where he found her. And she called even though she was afraid that he would be upset because she's so used to people being mad and angry with her. Yet he gave her love and compassion because he understands that you may do this two or three more times, but your life is not what it was before, and I'm showing you that I'm the difference. And everything about it, I stand. I really hope that they can make it through this. I hope they get a really good lawyer. If anything, they need to put her into a rehab facility and talk to the correctional officer or judge and say, look, this halfway house is not a conducive place for someone who is struggling with addiction. She already relapsed, which is an indication that clearly this is not where she should be. Let's try another area. Why these other hoes can go home and she can't? Let's try something different. She's run away every time she's gone to the halfway house and relapsed and ended back in jail. Clearly, this ain't the strategy. Let's try something new. So hopefully that will happen. leave it up to John. He's talking about something, I'll take my fugitive wife, and they was about to go to one of the reservations, with him and his people. I really hope that they can make it through this. And Christiane, I hope that you understand that, he really, really does love you. And everything happened at once, but I see John as being the change that her family needs. And then you need to go back and you need to slap his mama and his sister. Take that action. Slap his mama and his sister. I'm not going out. Sit down with them. Well, then you're not stronger than I thought you were. And both of y'all get out my house. If y'all not helping me go find my wife, then y'all can go back to that other place. The nerve. Do you see this high chief jacket I have on? How dare you talk to me like that? Okay. So that was the episode. I thought it was really interesting, really good. Some of the relationships, they could go for me. Destiny and Scott, I don't see anything happening after, not Destiny and Scott. Destiny and Shawn, y'all can go. Scott and Lindsay, y'all can go. Heather and Heather, check into the, see a psychiatrist. Tyrese, stop wearing you know what? No, do what you do. Because even after all of that, Tyrese is like, I'm always going to get mine. You know what I'm saying? I meet women on the daily. I ain't never had a problem meeting women. I meet them at the supermarket, at the store, at the gas station, at the Fresh Fry, at the bingo night on Sundays with the elderly, at church, choir rehearsal, Bible. I'm always there. I always meet the girls. You know what I'm saying? And for someone with that much confidence, and the ability to have whomever he wants, he was sending notes to the prison, girl. That's because, and you know why these ones stuck, girl? Because they can't see that blue suit. Either way, he said, you know what? I'm wearing my blue suit, and I'm going to put it on. I'm going to meet me a nice lady. I'm going to put my fresh Buddha in the blue things. All right, girl. And what flavor? The snozberries. Tastes like snozberries. What is this? Is this blueberry? That's what he looked like. Okay, walking around. Oh my God. Oh no, it always gets it always messes up when it gets to this point. Oh no, you're turning blue. The flavor. You look just like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. You look like you was turning into a blueberry. He told you not to touch them everlasting gobstoppers. Okay? Put the suit away. Burn it. Okay? Do something with yourself. Have your daughter fix you up. She has some really nice braids. Maybe she'll be able to fix you up a little bit. Put you on a blind date. Do something like that. This ain't the way. This ain't the move. Just, why do we have to even watch any of this? Is something that they definitely could have cut. It could have been like the behind the scenes web series. Putting that lady on our screen. I'm doing so much better. Girl, then what? We don't know you. Why are you here? Yo, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. What y'all thought about this episode? What do y'all think about the couples? Do y'all see what I'm saying about everything? Y'all feel like John is the love and the light and we should all become Native American, girl? Let's get those ceremonies going. Yeah. What book y'all think Lindsay got that out of? What book y'all think she got that out of? Okay? Y'all think she got out of Orange is the New Black, the original book? What book y'all think Lindsay got that out of? Girl, go away from me with this. And what you think, Jessica? You think he gonna tell Jessica that he told her daddy that she pregnant, but not really pregnant, but maybe, and he also wants to marry her? He got $1,000 from her, and he broke. What y'all think gonna happen? You think that Destiny gonna make it out? She gonna be able to walk out? And if so, you think she going back home with Scott? Because he gonna propose to her. He didn't need the lady was ignoring his phone calls and he's worried sick, but that's the one you're gonna propose to. Scott, you don't love yourself. She done mollywopped you up beside your head, told you to leave, dude, and you, I don't know. At this point, I would have said, Judge, take your honor, take her. Here she is. If you want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, the BusyBlu, where you can find, yo, shout out to everybody who had me doing this. Sherelle made me, really have to get back into it. I've always liked this show. I just didn't want to talk about it. These are train wrecks, and I don't see anyone on the pathway to success. But we'll see. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm about to go get busy, and you guys stay busy. All right. Till next time.